It is the radio department at KEXP. That is from their recording Lesser Matters, their debut disc, and the Swedish band is just rolled into town. They're playing at Chop Suey tonight, and they're here in the KEXP studio, so welcome, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you.
This is the setup that'll be playing tonight. It's 2 guitars, bass, keyboard, and mini disc player.
Yep.
So the mini disc also has, I know it has some beats and percussion. Is that what you mainly use it for? There are also samples and things like that you guys use?
Mostly just drum loops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, would you mind introducing everyone and tell us
sure.
what you guys are playing? I must say this is the band's first interview that is in English. Meaning all your previous interviews were done in Swedish or you'd speak other languages?
No, just Swedish.
Just Swedish.
You guys are very articulate, though. I hardly even picked up the trace of your accents. In fact, I thought these guys were imposters at first, but after hearing them play, I know that they are. So who's who in the band?
My name is Johan Duncanson. I'm singing and playing guitar. And our other guitarist, Martin, is right here as well.
And they both have beautiful guitars. You'll have to see at the show.
We've borrowed them, all of them.
Oh, really? Is that what you'll be playing tonight?
Sorry?
Are you playing those tonight at the show?
Yeah.
Playing on borrowed guitars.
Uh-huh.
Should be interesting. And then on bass?
Lisa.
Hello.
And on keyboard, Juno 60.
Is Daniel.
Are you ready to do a tune then? We'll do
Yeah,
something.
sure.
This is from the new album Lesser Matters, and what are you going to do?
A song called Bus.
All right, it is the radio department live here in the Leopard Lounge at KEXP. The radio department is live here in the KEXP studios. That is off their album Lesser Matters, the live version of Bus, which is Lesser Matters, by the way, out on Shelf Life Records, seemingly a really nice, ever-expanding label. So it's nice to see you on a label that, and obviously your rep's taking good care of you during this trip.
Yeah, it's been great.
You've had there's some real electro-pop sounds in your music, and there's some real ethereal sounds, and you've been compared to bands like the Jesus and Mary Chain and the Boo Radleys, and I'm wondering who you might say that you're influenced by.
We've mostly been compared to British bands in Sweden, but we have American influences as well, but maybe they're harder to hear sometimes. But we really like anything that's melodic and with good lyrics, and yeah.
How do your songs get written? How is it you develop? Do you all participate in the making of a song? Does one person do the major part of the songwriting?
Well, I write most of the songs. When girlfriends break up with me, and just kidding. But
No, it's really when you break up with them, right?
No, but and then mostly Martin and I record them at home on a regular PC. Yeah.
On a computer, yeah.
Yeah, and then we had a whole bunch of stuff about 2 years ago, and we've sent them to a Swedish music magazine, and we got a really good review. That's how we got the Swedish record deal, and they know Shelf Life from before, so
They started doing your American or distribution outside of Sweden.
yeah.
Now, what's audience react? Are you very popular in Sweden? I guess what I'm asking is to compare maybe audience reaction there to maybe what you've experienced as you've been touring outside your home country.
We never toured outside our home country.
And
So,
you've just
been to London for 2 gigs.
and is this tour just beginning now for you?
It's the middle of it.
You're in the middle.
We're doing 3 gigs.
So we're just here for a week.
So we're very lucky to have you in Seattle. But at least you're not doing one of those long, grueling tours. This is a good way to get your feet wet.
That would have been nice, too.
Well, it may happen, Lisa. Your wish may just come true.
Hopefully.
Well, gosh, then we're extra lucky to have the radio department here in the studio. I just want you to say, Johan, how you got the name, because I heard that it was off of a garage/radio repair place. And here in the U.S., there aren't too many of those businesses that combined, automobile and radio repair.
No, I think it was tape recorders and radio things for cars, actually.
And it was called, well, can you say the Swedish name?
Yeah, radioavdelningen. It was called radioavdelningen.
I could practice that for years, but it didn't come out the same way.
Yeah, and we had actually...
Which means the radio department.
Yeah, I was only, I think, 16 at the time, so we had to go and look it up in a dictionary.
The word?
Yeah, well, no, not in Swedish, but how to translate it into English, because we wanted an English name. Yeah.
And that's how you got the name. And then when you and Martin got together, I guess it was 2 or 3 years later.
Yeah,
you took this as
we just kept the name, but it's a different band from the band we had then. It's just the same name.
So, but you haven't been sued by former bandmates or anything?
No, actually, Elin, the girl that I formed the band with originally, she painted the cover for the CD, and
so
and she sings in one song, "The Strange Things Will Happen," that we heard earlier.
We played off the recording. Are you ready to do another tune?
Yeah, sure.
We're going to hear more off of songs from the album Lesser Matters. What's this going to be?
It's called "Where Damage Isn't Already Done."
It's the radio department live in the studios of KEXP, and they're playing tonight at Chop Suey. The radio department live in the KEXP studios. Is it a good moment? I love the live moments. They're always different, and it's nice to see you guys relax and laugh a little bit. I wanted to ask you guys about the what you might have to say about the Swedish music scene, because as you were coming in today, and I was thinking, well, what I hear more of out of Sweden, there's some electropop, like the new Club 8, I think they're out of Sweden, and then there's the softer sounds like Nikolai Dunger, and then there's, of course, what we're hearing most of, which is the hard rock of, like, the Demons or the Hives. So I kind of, and then, of course, I must mention we've had at least one Swedish rockabilly band in, our rockabilly host had them come in. So there are obviously all kinds of styles going on. But what's your take on that scene? Is it as diverse as I'm painting it, or even more so?
It's probably the same in Sweden as it is here. I think we have all kinds of bands.
It just seems like the hard rock maybe gets the most attention, because it is the most attention-grabbing kind of music.
Yeah.
It's a lot of 80s pop that's coming back too in Sweden.
Yeah, everyone's trying to sound like, some try to sound like Kate Bush and stuff like that. A bit weirder kind of pop, and you get you can get. Yeah, the Knife. They're into Kate Bush and stuff like that, and you can get bands that want to sound like Pet Shop Boys or what do you call it? New Order, stuff like that. There's a lot of the 80s thing going on right now.
Is it true that Swedish bands seem to be getting more exposure? Maybe they're getting more record deals with labels that are distributing them here, because it just seems like we're seeing more of that over here at our station.
I don't know.
We actually don't know.
Who knows? But were you surprised when you got signed to a label and got to come to the U.S. and do this tour?
We were really thrilled because I knew Shelf Life from before. So, when I got the email from our label saying that Shelf Life are going to release your record in the States, I was like, jumping up and down.
Must have been thrilled.
Yeah.
Was that the ultimate goal, was to get the record released outside of Sweden?
No, the goal.
just released.
Just to get the music
That's
out?
the ultimate goal.
Yeah.
The other one's just plus.
So as a band, you never necessarily expected anything in particular. You wanted to play this music and make it the best you could.
Yeah. Yeah, people get quite surprised by that. In Sweden, they've made a big thing about us not wanting to sign to a major label. I think more people know that about us than
About our music.
our songs.
That was a big thing because, did that make you indie heroes, or?
They can't understand why we turn down money and
Fame.
yeah, everything.
And kept your artistic integrity.
Yeah,
That is hard to understand, isn't it? It's the radio department live here at KEXP, and they are on a very short tour where they happen to be hitting Seattle as one of their stops, and they are playing tonight at the Chop Suey, at the Chop Suey. So you have one more song up your sleeve, if you don't mind, or if you're ready to play.
I should say that Peepas and the Vels are playing as well tonight.
Peepas and the Vels, okay.
You should come.
And what are you going to play next?
Now, a song called 1995.
Full. It's Swedish band, the Radio Department, live here in the KEXP studios, playing with Peepas and the Vels tonight. That's over at Chop Suey, and yes, you should see them live. This is a rare opportunity, I guess, to see you guys live.
Yeah, I should think so. I don't know if we're. I don't know if we're coming. We might be coming back.
You might be. I have a feeling you will be, but this is the
But don't
first
count
tour
on
in-
it. So
yeah.
you'd better show up tonight.
Especially because you never know. I mean, the band may get so big the next venue they're playing is some gigantic stadium, and you can see them in a more
No.
intimate setting.
We'll never do that.
Well, I'm sure the press will never understand that you don't have that hunger for big stadiums and
Well,
lots of money.
we don't want to play big stadiums.
Yeah, your sound is going to probably carry over better in a smaller setting, I would imagine. I do think someone needs to take these guys out for, Seattle food, which might mean like seafood, because they had pizza and Thai food before they came here. So that's what I would say the band needs from somebody tonight over at Chop Suey. Bring them some good fish or something.
There are any vegetarian fish?
Something smoked. Oh, that's why you went to the Thai place and everybody else went to the pizza place. They're not kosher, so don't worry about that. But are you the only vegetarian in the van? Okay, so Lisa's vegetarian. So
Sorry, Danny.
He will be.
he's becoming vegetarian.
You will be.
Thanks so much for being here. It was really great to hear you play live. And thanks to Julian Martlew, our engineer, who works so well with all our bands.
Thanks.
We'll go back to the studio now on KEXP Seattle.